Tip of the tongue, teeth in the lips. Red leather, yellow leather. Check a chick. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotcha.
Have a seat, please. We got to get started. I'll tell you said hi. You'll see her soon, I'm sure. At Sunday school. Yeah. All right, everyone, come on in. Have a seat. You what? And unit heads, please help us get everyone seated so when everyone else comes in, we can get started. Come on in. I didn't want us to talk over each other. Everyone in, come have a seat, fill in all the spaces.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Well, thank you, sir.
1, 2, 3, testing.
You got one for everyone? Are you going to leave your drink there? Oh, okay.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
It's on.
Go fast. Capo.
I sucked to 1.
She's got to go get her capo. We have to catch our capo.
Here, I was planning on
Where? It's this really obscure local shop. Hello, Matt. Happy Shabbies. Hello.
That's
She's Shabby Abby. It's only not insulting on Shabbat.
Time to sit. It's time to find a seat. It's time to stop taking pictures. Jay.
Stein, come on in, please take a seat. Thank you, Kate. Let's all take a seat as we begin Shabbat services.
I got a text from my mom saying, I can see you. You're rolling your eyes.
That's me.
I can see myself alive.
I can't put the phone down.
So everyone, please grab a seat, fill in some of the spaces over here. Please pick up the Siddur, the prayer book sheets on the floor. Everyone I'm poking.
Yeah, can we get some? Tell them that. Eli Nelson and the Nudniks. Is that not? Eli. The Nudniks.
Where is she? I mean, if you want to take a quick look, yeah, but we got to get started.
Let's get this party started. What do you say? Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom,
Shalom,
Rabbi Kahn.
Rabbi.
Thank you very
Kahn.
much. From you, I appreciate that. From you, not so much. Everyone, we're doing something incredibly exciting tonight. Incredibly exciting for you, for your families, for our community. Since 1975, we have had Shabbat services. 1975 for some of you, that was a long time. That was like the age of the dinosaurs. And in 1975, we didn't have the technology that we have now. So let's just try this again, and then I'll tell you what we're doing. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi Kahn.
My dear Camp Stein friends, tonight will be Shabbat live stream to everyone who's watching the Congregation Beth Israel live stream Shabbat service page tonight. And what that means is that whether you go to CBI or you go to Temple Solel or you go to Temple Chai or Emmanuel in Tempe, all of your parents, grandparents, cousins, all of our alumni are going to for the first time ever, be able to watch Shabbat services while they're happening in real time from Camp Stein. And I am so excited because we've got cameras that will show you guys during services. We've got our band. And of course, tonight is very special because it is our, twice a summer we do this, our LTP speeches begin tonight as well. For those of you at home, I hope that you understand that tonight we will not be using our normal prayer book, Mishkan Tefillah. Instead, we will be doing the basic prayers of the service, most of which, for those of you who are regulars, you know by heart. And then we will, of course, be hearing from our leadership training program campers, all of whom are entering 11th grade. They're going to be doing their speeches throughout the service. It's sort of like what we do for confirmation, where we have a prayer, and then maybe we'll hear something from one of our campers, and then we'll have another prayer, and then we'll hear something else. So we will not be using Mishkan Tefillah. We will be reading our Kaddish list at the end of services, and we have two very special awards that will be given, not to the recipients themselves tonight, but to the children of the recipients. Since COVID made it impossible for them to receive them in person, we're going to give them to their campers. Everyone, I want you to have a wonderful Shabbat. I'm so glad Eli, the band, everyone is here with us. And let's begin. Enjoy your Shabbat. Ignore the cameras, ignore the lights, ignore that stuff. Let everyone at home have a great, great Shabbat with you. Thank you. Let's do it.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp Stein.
Shabbat Shalom, Eli Nelson.
I love that. Hi, I'm Eli. They wanted me to say this. These are affectionately named the Nudniks. And we're going to have a great service. Here we go. soak up my sorrows and lead me on my way. Na, 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 the water's on. Na, 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 na.
We will invite up Aiden to get us started this evening.
Which one? Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Aiden.
My name is Aiden Shore, and this is my 5th summer at Camp STEIN. This magical place has changed my life in innumerable ways, and I'll always be eternally grateful to camp for that. Not only has camp changed the way I view family, friends, Judaism, and culture, but also the way I view myself. At camp, you are free to be and act as your true self without judgment. Before I went to my first summer at camp in 2015, I didn't know who I really was. Now, 6 years later, I know that I'm not only introverted, but I could be extroverted. I'm not quiet, I can be loud. I'm not scared, I could take risks. I don't need to be home to have a home, and I don't need to be with family to have a family. So thank you, Camp STEIN, for continuously teaching me more about myself than I've ever learned before. I encourage each and every one of you sitting here to allow yourself to be free within this environment and really get to know yourself. Because at camp, you get to be whoever you've always wanted to be. I have a few people I'd like to thank. First, all of my LTP counselors in Kehilah who have extended themselves to the fullest in order to create the best summer ever. I'd like to thank Carly, Caroline, and Talia for always being there to me, and shout out to my brother Eric for always making me laugh. And finally, thank you to all 32 members of my LTP family. I love you all to death. Camp STEIN today, next year in Jerusalem, LTP till the day I die.
We will begin welcoming in Shabbat with Lecha Dodi. For those of you who are here at camp, we are on page 2 of your prayer cards.
Ya la 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 Lecha Dodi. Ya la 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 Lecha Kehilah. Ya la 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 B'nai Shabbat. B'nai Shabbat Nikah. Ya la 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 Lecha Kehilah. Ya la 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 B'nai Shabbat. B'nai Shabbat Nikah B'lah. Shamor v'zachor v'yivorecha. Ish mi'anu el ha'miuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. V'shem u'tiferet v'likila. Ya la 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 Lecha Dodi. Ya la 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 Lecha Kehilah. Ya la 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 B'nai Shabbat. B'nai Shabbat Nikah B'lah.
We stand and face the entranceway, Bo'ii v'shalom.
Bo'ii v'shalom. Atzeret bala. Gam b'simcha u'sochotha. Toch emuneh am segula. Lo yikala Kala.
got the cottage.
B'nai Shabbat.
I got the cottage.
B'nai Shabbat Nekah. B'lai L'chadodi. Yalalai L'krat Kala. Yalalai B'nai Shabbat. B'nai Shabbat Nekah.
Please be seated as we invite up Katie and then Drew.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp STEIN.
Shabbat Shalom, Katie Cohen.
I'm Katie Cohen, and this is my 5th summer at camp. Standing up here giving my speech is unbelievable. Camp has allowed me to be myself without feeling judged. With my last year as a camper coming to an end, I know it can't be my last time here. The amount of memories that are running through my head right now is why this place means so much to me. From winning 3 Maccabias to making lifelong friends. To next year's LTP, try everything. Trust me, I'm so glad I did. To everyone else, savor all your time left here and make it the best. To our 10 counselors and Keebler, thank you for everything. My brother Hayden, thank you for always making me laugh. And all 32 of you, you mean the world to me. I'm so proud to say you are my LT people. All stay who you are and never let anyone change you. I love you guys forever. Camp STEIN today, friends forever, LTP till the day I die.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp STEIN.
Shabbat Shalom, Drew Nye.
I'm Drew Nye, obviously. After nearly 10 years of going to camp, it still doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real to be having my last Shabbat as a camper. All of the amazing memories that I have made over the years, all of the amazing friends I have made, and all of the jokes I have with my cabin mates. That's why I come back. So here's the one thing that every camper should hear. Each summer is only going to be as good as you make it. It's all about the mindset. If you go into the summer thinking it's going to be terrible, I can almost guarantee you are going to wish that you were somewhere else. But if you go into the summer thinking it's going to be legendary, it will be legendary. CCP forever, Camp STEIN today, Israel tomorrow, LTP till the day I die.
Let's stand for the Baruchu, the top of page 3.
Yada lai lai lai, 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 yada lai lai lai. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Baruch Hu et Adonai. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed Le'olam Va'ed Yadai Lai Lai Yadai Lai Lai Yadai Lai Lai Yadai Lai Lai Yada lai lai lai, yada lai lai lai, yada lai lai lai, yada lai lai lai. Shabbat Shalom, Camp STEIN.
Shabbat Shalom, Ryan.
My name is Ryan Jones, and this is my 4th year at camp. I still remember my first year at camp. I was going for 2 weeks, but I went an extra 2 because I was just having so much fun. And I've gone every year since, and I owe it all to my sister, Hayden, who is a counselor here this year. She convinced me to go that year, and I'm so glad I did. Little did I know that year that those people in my cabin would be my best friends today. So what I say is, when you're sad, you're sad. And when you're stressed, you're stressed. But you always have someone to rely on at camp. So cherish those memories and live your best camp life. Camp STEIN today, friends forever, LTP till the day I die.
As we get ready to say the Shema together, I invite everyone to take a deep, deep breath. I want you to think back to all of the things that we've done this past week, to Maccabia that we've just finished, all of the awesome things that we've tried. And as we keep those moments and bring those with us into this coming week, I invite you now to stand as we say the Shema together.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed.
Please be seated as we continue with the Ve'ahavta.
Oh, you did double. Okay, this works. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'chol nafshecha u'chol meyodecha. V'hayu hadvarim ha'ela asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha. Vishinantam levanecha v'dibartam bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha u'vlechtecha v'derech
I went to listen
u'vshoftecha u'vkumecha. Ukshartam leotal yadecha v'hayu letotafo b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha uvisharecha.
And tomorrow morning, when we take the Torah out, you will see where the Shema comes from, that the Shema comes from this week's Torah portion. So you'll get to see and hear the Shema and the Ve'ahavta tomorrow morning when we take the Torah out. And so we also want to thank Eli for his own rendition. So especially for those of you at home who have not yet heard Eli's rendition of the Ve'ahavta. We'll now have Leah come on up to share her LTP speech.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp STEIN.
Shabbat Shalom, Leah Shenfield.
Hi, I'm Leah Shenfield, and this is my 5th year here at camp. When I first saw 32 other people in LTP, I had no idea what to expect. But the best things in life are unexpected. From karaoke to canoeing to ziplining together, I really found my LT people. I wouldn't trade this experience for the world, and my advice to the next LTP year would be, live every day at camp like it's your last day as a camper, because one day it will be. Cherish every moment and live it up. I truly love my LTP family. LTP today, LTP tomorrow, and LTP till the day I die.
Let's join together on the top of page 5 with Micha Mocha.
I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the, I've been waiting in the, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the, I've been waiting in the. Mocha, Vaylim Adonai, Mi Kamocha, Nedar V'Kodesh, Nora Tehilo, O Sepele, Nora Tehilo, O Sepele. I've been waiting in the velvet sea. I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the, I've been waiting in the, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the velvet sea. Oh, I've been waiting in the, I've been waiting in the.
ונאמר כי פת אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Let's now have Emerson come on up for her LTP speech.
Before I start, I just want to say I lost my voice, but this show must go on, so. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, Emerson Ornstein.
My name is Emerson Ornstein, and this is my 3rd year here at camp. 4 years ago, when I came to camp for the first time, I was scared and nervous, but I had no idea what I was in for. Camp STEIN now holds so many memories that I cherish, such as making funky pizzas, night canoeing and ziplining, guac night, sleeping under a metal bench, and so many more. Overall, this year has been by far my favorite. It has made me change so much as a person and realize what my priorities are. For the incoming LTPers, my advice is to branch out, to meet new people, and to try new things. If I didn't have an open mind this year, I wouldn't have had nearly as much fun as I did. The people here I now consider family. I love each of my 32 other LT people and will never forget these memories for the rest of my life. Camp STEIN today, next year in Jerusalem, LTP till the day I die.
So if we look around us and we see all the rain and all the lightning and thunder, we are going to ask for God's protection this evening as we turn into evening. You can see the sun going away, and we will sing together Hashki Venu on the middle of page 5.
shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkiveinu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'havideinu shomreinu lechaim. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and shame. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamideinu shomreinu lechaim.
Abby is up next.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp STEIN.
Shabbat Shalom, Abby Wash.
My name is Abby Roth, and it's my 4th summer at camp. Yesterday, I was sitting in a hammock, and I thought back to all my years at camp. Camp is a magical place that will stay with you forever. It's the place that helped me figure out who I am and the person I want to be. Camp is where some of my favorite memories and inside jokes were made, like breaking a cup, tripping on doorsteps, or late-night bear piles. Not only has camp given me so many memories, but it has also given me a family. People I can always lean on no matter what, and who I know will always be there for me. The people here are what makes this place so special. I can now say in full confidence that I have 32 LTP family members. I love each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see where this road takes us. Thank you for making this summer so amazing. Camp STEIN today, next year in Jerusalem, LTP till the day I die.
We'll join together in Vishamru at the bottom of page 5.
Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
בני ובן,
בני ובן, בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
כי ששת
ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Alyssa, come on up.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp Stein.
Shabbat Shalom.
My name is Alyssa Huckabee, and this is my 6th summer at camp. Being here has truly shaped me into who I am. This summer has been the best one yet, even though I was hesitant at first because of how large LTP is this year. Now, I've made so many more bonds and amazing memories, and I wouldn't change it for the world. From eating German chocolate, crying over a walkie-talkie at 3 a.m., the Torah, the donut bra, Igor, and more. I like to just say to not worry about embarrassing yourself, because that happened to me a lot this summer, and now there are just funny memories that I will just be constantly reminded of. I will forever miss this summer in this place until I return again. Camp Stein today, next year in Jerusalem, LTP till the day I die. Also, remember to always stay a #girlboss.
Break in the action because I actually wanted to do something very much connected to this idea of our mothers and our fathers, very much connected to the idea of giving merit and love to the people who came before us and made it possible for us to be here. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Every year, we give out an award, and it's an award for not who gives the most money to camp, or not for who is on staff that works the hardest, although you would all get an award there too for.
Thank you.
But to the people who volunteer, it's called Avodat Shebalev. It's sacrifices of their hearts. They give of their time and their efforts. And they volunteer a lot, and they set such a wonderful, wonderful example. Sort of like in the next prayer, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. They represent, in the prayer, something that in Judaism we call zechut avot ve'imahot, the merit, the honor of our ancestors. So this summer and last summer, we were not able to give out the Volunteer of the Year award for camp, which is called the, anyone know?
I know.
Please? The Jeffrey Harwin Memorial.
That's what I was going to say.
I heard
it's the Harwin Award. It's very awesome.
You've got like the Oscars,
Maccabia plaque,
Harwin Award, all on the same level of awardiness. And the Harwin Award is named after Jeff Harwin, of blessed memory. You know, when we go to the chapel and you see the beautiful ark and all the woodwork and all of our wood signs, that was Jeff Harwin. But Jeff Harwin volunteered at camp starting back in 1975, which is almost 50 years ago. So in 2019, our tradition is to present the award to the congregation, in front of the congregation during Rosh Hashanah services. And then the following summer, they come up with their families and we give them the award. And these awards are designed by our one and only artist in residence. I believe her name is Chloe Carrier. She does the artwork, and then we frame them and we put the year. Well, since the winners from the last 2 years got a little bit messed up by COVID, they weren't able to come up and get the award. We're presenting them now, keeping in mind that idea of zechut avot, the merit of our mothers and our fathers. And we're going to present them to their kids on their behalf. So I want to call up now Marcy and Saul Lerner, and I want to call up Zoe and Max Drockler. And I know their parents are watching on the live stream, so be careful what you know. 2019 at Rosh Hashanah, we announced that Mark Lerner, who's also a past president of the temple, who's also an alumnus of this camp, who was also the director of Camp Pearlstein way back when, or as Mark likes to say, back in the day. Back in the day. So this is, hold it so that they can see, the Harwin Award for 5780, the Jewish calendar year 5780. Look at that beautiful art from Chloe. That is for Mark Lerner, who's a really great friend of mine, who was actually on the rabbinic search committee in 2002 when I got hired, and so you can get mad at him for that. And last year, during our live stream Rosh Hashanah services, we announced that Laura Drockler was the recipient of the Harwin Award for the year 5781. And some of you may know, big boy over here is our shofar sounder par excellence at Beth Israel. And Zoe and Max have been at camp for 150 years. And I know your mom never talks about camp, ever. How many hours a day do you think your mom talks about camp on average? 3 hours a day. That's about right, yes. So this is for Laura Drockler, for your mama, 5781's Harwin Award. These guys are like Abraham and Sarah. They are the builders of this place. They're the ones who worry about this place and think about this place the other 10 months that we're not here. So Mazel Tov, Laura and Mark, and to your kids, I can't think of a better way to give you the award than this way, on a beautiful piece of art created by Zoe Carrier. And Mazel Tov to you guys. Let's give them some love. Do you want me to take them back so you don't lose it? Okay, just so they don't get damaged. Okay. I'll put it back in the nice fancy wrapping. Mazel Tov, guys. Yay, yay.
Yay, indeed.
All right. So, from Mark and from Laura, back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, may we all be inspired to do the good work of our people and the good work of our beautiful and sacred camp. A vote and give a vote can be found on page 6 in your booklets, in your flyers. Everyone, please stand.
Sure. Just like over there. I don't know. Not using it.
Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your
Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu Bimotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibur V'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekonei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot V'imahot, Umevi Gula Livnei Bneihem, Leman Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh Morid Hatal, Mechakel Chaim Bechesed, Mechayeh Akol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim, Oholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishene afar, michamocha bagivurot, umido melach, melech memid umechaye, umatzmiach Yeshua, bnei manata lachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. Atah kadosh, shimcha kadosh, nukdoshim b'chol yom, yahalelucha selah. Ha'el hakadosh. Please be seated. Invite up and hear from Zoe.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp Stein.
Shabbat Shalom, Zoe Stein.
My name is Zoe Stein, and this is my 5th summer at camp. Even though Camp Stein is in a beautiful place, Even though Camp Stein is in a beautiful place filled with crazy moments like Maccabia, Israeli dancing, or random cheers at meals, what makes camp special is the people. Yes, my best memories have been at camp, like sleeping under a Ramada in a storm in Durango, laughing through the night with my cabin, or running down Upper Quad pretending to be a dragon. At the end of the summer, what I remember is who I laughed with, which counselors I felt close to, and the cabins I'd been a part of throughout the years. If I could give you one tidbit of advice, hold your friends close. It's not worth it to be closed off to making friends or to pick fights. Once you get to know people, I promise it's worth it. Starting the summer with 32 other LTPers seemed overwhelming, but I can truly say that I love each person individually in their own special ways. I can't believe that after years of camp, my time here as a camper is ending in the next short day. I love being at camp more than anything, and camp has truly changed my life. Camp Stein today, next year in Jerusalem, LTP till the day I die.
Time now for our own silent prayers and meditations. I'd invite you to think about 2 weeks or 4 weeks, or for some of the people on staff, 10 weeks, and think all the way back to your first moment that you arrived at camp and the feelings that you have being in this Kehilah Kedoshah, in this holy community, and reflect on perhaps something that you have gained or learned, something from which you have grown, and just take a time to reflect on that and be grateful for it. Be grateful for the fact that while this will be our last Shabbat together this summer, it will not be our last Shabbat together because we will come back together a year from now. Let's take some time for silent meditation.
הוא עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל לאמור. אמן. הוא עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל Mitzrayim Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'nihu Amen.
Invite up Emma and then Mandy. We'll have a back-to-back if that's okay with everyone. It's okay? We don't need to? Okay, just Emma first. Mandy, we'll get to you in a little bit. That way we can stay consistent.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp Stein.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom, Emma Bandler.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Emma Bandler. This is my 10th summer at Camp Stein. Despite that, I have never been second session before. I was also supposed to be on my big trip this year, so combining my intrusion on the younger kids' LTP year along with being a first sessioner, this summer terrified me. I knew practically no one, and LTP was supposed to be the year of bonding and everlasting friendships. After about a week of camp, most of my worries were washed away. There were many difficult moments, but I think it's safe to say that I found a community like none other. I hope that I stay in touch with all these amazing people. I hope that I have made those lifelong friends. They all have truly inspired me and given me many wonderful memories that I will never forget. Thank you so much for everything, and thank you for listening.
All right, friends, we'll do Elena and then we'll do our final speech for tonight. For those of you at home, our LTP campers will be continuing we have a lot of them this year, so they'll be continuing tomorrow morning and during Havdalah. They won't be live streamed, but nonetheless, I'm sure they'll be happy to share them with you at home, right? No way. But they will have them written and documented somewhere. We're going to now begin the end of our service with Aleinu and one more speech and also Mourner's Kaddish. So I'd like to invite everyone to please stand for Aleinu, which is on the bottom of page 7. Before we do Aleinu, but I'm glad you're all standing because we can stand for this too, we're going to take one more extra moment for our Misha Berach, our prayer for healing, praying for all of our loved ones who need to feel and hear our prayers for their complete renewal of mind and body and spirit. Our tradition at camp this summer has been to have everyone state the name of a loved one, a family, a family member or a friend out loud. For those of you at home, our tradition at CBI is for you to please type the name of your loved one into the comment section below on YouTube so that we can also take them into our hearts and prayers. So as you are typing the names of your loved ones at home, I'd like to ask anyone who wants us to pray for a loved one who needs our prayers again for healing to say their name now at the same time. May they all receive the words of our mouths, the spirits of our hearts, and our energies that's joined together in praying for healing.
Of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mekora
continue with Aleinu on the bottom of page 7. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'atet gidula le'otzeh breshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, velo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב עיקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, כך כתוב בתורתו, וידעת יום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני. Can't what? Okay. Ushemo echad. Please have a seat. And now we can call Mandy up for her LTP speech.
Shabbat Shalom, Camp STEIN.
Shabbat Shalom, Mandy.
Mandy Samuels.
My name is Mandy Samuels, and this is my last summer as a camper. Shabbat as a camper. And every day I'm more and more grateful I begged my parents to send me here 3 years ago. I formed some of the most amazing friendships here. I owe some of these people my life. The bond you can make with the person sitting next to you could be lifelong. From night ziplining to nights in the hammock to the 4th of July carnival, even to losing Maccabiah, this summer was by far the best. Special shout out to everyone that played chess with me this session, and to Hannah Samuels for definitely being the coolest sibling. LTP to the day I die.
And conclude our service for this Shabbat. I want to again thank everyone at home for joining us, and I know this will be a wonderful tradition annually, and we are going to definitely move it to first session some years so that we can actually see it in the chapel when it's not so rainy outside. I know how rainy it's been outside as well, both here and at home. You know, a year ago we sat, a lot of us, on empty bimas and empty synagogues leading services to cameras, and feeling very, very sad that we were not here at Camp STEIN. And I want to thank all of you guys and all of your parents, grandparents, and family for having the courage and the wisdom and the patience to enable you to be here this summer. It fills all of our hearts so, so much that you are here with us at camp, and that camp is full and flourishing and thriving. And we're so happy that everyone at home got to see just a little snippet of what it is that we do. I wanted to invite Jason to come up real quick so that we can properly thank the amazing Shabbat musicians. But before he does that, I want to say, Stephanie and Josh, I can't thank you enough for schlepping all the way up, once for sort of a rehearsal, and then today to set up all of this equipment so that we can give the gift of services from Camp STEIN to our families and parents. So you guys are awesome. So Jason, let's thank everyone.
Hey, so we are so glad to have all of our Nudniks, Eli Nelson and the Nudniks. Let's give it up for them. So we have Rachel and Ethan and Eric Rendelman, our community care coordinator.
we have Abby, Eli, Stacy Rosenthal, our Director of Jewish Life, and Ryland, Maddie, Rotem, and Pearl. Eli and the Nudniks. Thank you all.
And the last thing I wanted to just acknowledge is how much I adore working 12 months out of the year with our staff at Camp STEIN. I'm so glad that Eric is here for the summer, Jennifer Walker, our assistant director, and Jay Bro, who has just done an amazing job of being our fearless leader. It is such an honor working with these guys all year long. I especially want to just acknowledge and give a lot of love to my oldest friend at Congregation Beth Israel, not because of her age, but because it's the person I have known the longest. She's actually younger than I am. Stacy Rosenthal and I have worked together now for this is our 19th summer of Camp STEIN together, although you've been here more than that. And Stacy has been up here for 4 weeks this summer. Rabbi Mason-Barkin was up here for 4 weeks this summer, and I'm so, so grateful to them. Again, and to Eric and Jen and Jason. I get to hang out with them all year, so ha! All right, friends, we're going to conclude our service. Is that a good thing? Or I think that's a good thing. We're going to conclude now with Mourner's Kaddish. Again, our tradition is if you're at home watching on the live stream, please go in the description link below and type in the name of a loved one you would like us to take into our hearts with our own, someone who's died in this season or in seasons past. I'd like to ask everyone to stand. Tonight I will be reading the names of those from whom we are mourning at Congregation Beth Israel, but again, at the end, we'll invite everyone to add names on their own. We are now in Shiva or Shloshim, which is the immediate 7 or 30 days of mourning for Barbara Satz, aunt of Julie Heimovich, Mary Elizabeth Griffith, wife of Dave Harwin, mother of Mara Griffith, Aaron and Rachel Harwin, Michael Bronowitz, brother of Steve Bronowitz and uncle of Jason, Seymour Rosenblum, father of Jay Rosenblum, and Bernie Deutsch, husband of Sharon, father of Fred, and Alyssa Manushko. I'm sorry. We also remember as a congregation the yard sites, the anniversary of the deaths of Ruby Abramowitz, Dr. Joel G. Adler, Nellie Baker, Dr. David Barker, Lee Bielik, Elvin Bistro, Sadie Boywitz, Gerald Marvin, Braitman, Malka Cohen, Robert Allen Freed, Herbert Gittell, Eva Goldstein, Anna M. Goldston, Mildred Harder, Fred Hertz, Samuel Kiviat, Ebony Copland Kaufman, Louis Landau, Pauline Lander, Michael Laprade, Philip L. Levine, Irving Nemero, Wanda O'Keefe Hahn, William Perlstein, Fred H. Rosenzweig, Sandy Rosenzweig, that was Fred Rosenberg, Iris Roswell, Samuel Roth, Lisa Rowan, Irene Shannon, Ann Schwartz, Lillian Seidberg, William Seidberg, Morris Flavor, Frederick Stein, Bertha Stone, Malcolm Strauss, Judith Weiss, Michael Wikansk, Beverly Zell Tamas, and Marty Zwillinger. If anyone would like to say out loud the name of a loved one, again, let's all do that at the same time together. May all of their souls be bound up in the bonds of eternal life. Together we join in the words of Mourner's Kaddish on page 8. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shamei rabbah v'yamad divrach urutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shamei rabbah mevorach le'alam u'le'amei amaya Yiparach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei dekudsha brichu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechemata dami ram v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shalom rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the source of peace and peace to all who mourn and comfort to those who are grieving. Together we say, amen. You guys can have a seat one last time. Jason's going to walk through the next couple of things that we'll be doing. I want to remind everybody who's watching us on live stream that you can come back for live stream viewing of Shabbat singing and Shabbat dancing back in this room, probably around 7:45-ish. If we're on Jewish Standard Time, maybe 8. But that will only be on our Facebook page. That will not be on YouTube. So please feel free to go to Camp Stein's Facebook page. It's very easy to find. And Josh and Stephanie will be hooking us up with some live stream, 7:45 to 8-ish. We'll be doing our Shabbat song session first, and then we'll be doing Israeli dancing again in this same room, and everyone will get to see it. And if you can't join us, it'll be recorded and held in our Facebook account. You can watch it later. All right, Jay.
Thank you, Rabbi Kahn. So we are going to go straight from here over to our dining hall, to the Chader Ochel right back there. We are going to go and have Shabbat dinner in just a few minutes, but I want to tell you about tomorrow. As a reminder, you're all experts now in what we do tomorrow morning. On Saturdays, we are going to have a late wake-up tomorrow morning. So we have optional breakfast at 8 a.m. You cannot leave your cabins until 8 a.m. Then you can come join us in the dining hall for donuts and cereal, play games, gaga, frolf, whatever is going on. But come meet us at 8 a.m. in the dining hall anytime after 8 o'clock. At 9:45, we are going to meet for Shabbat morning services, very likely right out here on the front porch. We will let you know in the morning, depending on the weather, but wherever we meet, it's at 9:45. Come with a full water bottle. Be ready for Shabbat morning services with your full water bottle, and then we will have the rest of the morning from there, services at 10 a.m. So that is the schedule for tomorrow morning. Remember, do not wake up your counselors. This is their time to sleep in. If you need anything, the admin team will be there for you. So come find the admin team at 8 a.m., and we are happy to help. Okay, let's close with our closing song, and then it is time for Shabbat dinner.
Before closing song, I didn't want to forget, and a lot of you have seen her, some of you have seen her just coming up and down, but I do want to give a lot of love also to Robin Roeder, our executive director, for making this summer so successful. So I didn't want to forget Robin, because she is so very important. Now let's do our final song.
I want to linger a little longer, a little longer here with you.
Yes, you.
Oh, what a perfect night. It doesn't seem quite right that it should be my last with you. Put your arms around me as the ocean sways, as the waves come crashing. I'll wipe your tears away. I've got you and you've got me, and as the years go by, I think of you and sigh. This is good night and not goodbye. This is good night and not goodbye. This is good night and not goodbye. Shabbat Shalom, Camp Stein.
Shabbat Shalom, Eli. Okay, so please pass your prayer cards into Jacob, who is collecting them right there.
Eli, should we plan that?
And find your counselors, and Bonim, Borish, and Kadima, please go to dinner. Borish and Kadima, go straight to the dining hall. Borish and Kadima, find your counselors. Yep.
let's go quickly to the dining hall, avoid the rain, go straight inside. Havara, head on in. Havara, head on into the dining hall.